Good morning, sir. My name is Tanuja. I am studying CA Inter in Premier Academy. Today we are discussing about standard costing. First of all, we have to learn about what do you mean by standard. The standard means expectations. Expectations and actuals always not go together. Variance means the differences between expectations and actuals. There are five types of variance. One is material cost variance, labor cost variance, and variable overhead variance, and fixed overhead variance, and sales variance. First of all, material, labor, variable, and fixed overheads are expenditure variance. Last one, sales variance, is income side variance. Based on impact on profit, variance can be broadly classified into two parts. One is adverse variance, another one is favorable variance. Material cost variance can be segregated into two parts: material price variance, material usage variance. Again, material usage variance can be broadly classified into two parts. One is material mix variance and material yield variance. Yield means output variance. What's the formula? That means 1 minus 2, 1 minus 3, 1 minus 4, 4 minus 3, and 3 minus 2. Standard quantity into standard price. Actual quantity into actual price, actual quantity into standard price, revised actual quantity into standard price. Standard quantity means expected quantity of raw materials required for actual production. Expected quantity of raw material means input quantity. That means input. Actual production means output. The word standard always ends with actual production only. Here, revised actual quantity, revising the actual quantity into standard proportion. In material, we have to incur cost only based on quantity only. Labor cost variance. Labor cost variance segregated into two parts: labor rate variance and labor efficiency variance. Again, labor efficiency variance can be broadly classified into two parts. One is labor mix variance, another one is labor revised efficiency variance. Here, standard hours into standard rate, actual hours into actual rate, actual hours into standard rate, revised actual hours into standard rate. In labor and overheads, we have to incur the cost based on hours only. In labor cost variance, one more topic is there, that is idle time variance. First of all, we have to learn about what is idle time. Idle time means time during which the workers are not engaged in production activity. But the wages are paid on basis. But the wages are paid for such unproductive time, that is idle time. Whenever we come across the idle time, we have to compute the idle time variance separately. What's the formula for idle time variance? Idle time variance equal to actual idle time into standard rate. Because of this idle time, efficiency will get affected. So we have to park in an efficiency only. The balance figure is revised sub-efficiency variance is the balancing figure. Another one is variable overhead variance. Variable overhead variance can be segregated into two parts. One is expenditure variance, another one is efficiency variance. What's the formula is 1 minus 2, 1 minus 3, and 3 minus 2. Standard hours into standard rate, actual hours into actual rate, actual hours into standard rate. One more topic is the fixed overhead cost variance. There are two types of fixed overhead cost variance. One is with calendar variance, another one is without calendar variance. If budgeted hours and actual hours are given in the problem, we have to solve the problem with calendar variance. Without calendar variance, fixed overhead cost variance can be segregated into two parts. One is expenditure variance, another one is volume variance. Volume variance can be classified into two parts: capacity variance and an efficiency variance. Actual output into standard rate, actual fixed overheads, budgeted fixed overheads, actual hours into standard rate. Here standard rate means per hour only. Actual output and standard rate means per unit only. With calendar variance, fixed overhead cost can be classified into two parts. One is expenditure variance, another one is volume variance. Again, volume variance can be classified into three parts: capacity variance, efficiency variance. One more is calendar variance. Here, formula is 1 minus 2, 1 minus 3, 1 minus 4, 4 minus 5, 5 minus 3, and 3 minus 2. Actual output into standard rate, actual fixed overheads, budgeted fixed overheads, actual hours into standard rate, possible fixed overheads. Possible fixed overheads means budgeted fixed overheads divided by budgeted days into actual days. Whenever we come across the standard costing, we have to follow the two rules. First one is identification of variance and draw the respective chart and filling the blanks. Second one is filling the blanks. Thank you, sir.